I live and work at Eigensen, a 100-acre farm near Collingwood, at the top of Ontario's Niagara Escarpment. My family and I grow and raise as much as we can for our farm dining room. We have herb and vegetable gardens and fruit trees. We raise pigs, ducks, chicken, sheep and trout. I cook 2 to 3 times a week with my apprentices. My wife Nobio is in charge of the dining room. Generally, we serve an 8-course menu for people who come from all over the world. And sometimes we create open-air culinary events. Winters at Eigensen Farm are long and cold, and lasting from November to May, with lots of snow. It's during these long winters that I think about summer projects that will get me out of the house. I really like creating outdoor kitchens, cooking in the fresh air. This time I came up with the Islands project. I plan to travel to some of the northern Gulf Islands off the coast of British Columbia and prepare dinners for local residents. The islands are one of the few places where there is an abundance of wild food. The waters also have some of the richest marine life in the world. The meals I create will be inspired by the wilderness, the local produce and the generosity of the islanders themselves.
They all own part of this.
Ladies, how's it going? This is a nice kitchen you got here.
Well, a few of the people will be bringing lunch or...
No, we need something.
Millions of oysters going right here.
Yeah.
Pat,
Beautiful.
here and on the beach.
The oyster farm is a co-op, owned and run by 20 or so people. Tonight they and their partners and friends are arriving for dinner.
Yeah.
Along with their oysters, they bring a few ingredients for the evening.
Absolutely, we will. Thank you.
Welcome!
Welcome.
This is the way that you grow them here in the beaches. Like, just look at how quickly these are growing.
How long is that, like, that kind of thing?
Oh, like this has grown since May or June. This is all because of the red tide. It's a very big and plump, and all of these started from being 2 millimeters in size. They're just tiny, tiny babies.
Courses of oysters for oyster farmers is going to be fun. The first one is a courtesan oyster with shallots, rice vinegar and Okinawa pepper sake, a great way to get the tongue set. The next is my hot smoked hard-ass oyster, named in honor of its grower.
Yeah. You put the fire up one of the things.
A little native inspiration, with some local corn, salmon roe and Indian smoked salmon.
Okay, Nubio, if we can get people to sit down.
Well, they cannot sit down because there's no chairs.
See that there's buckets over there.
I know, we're going to get buckets. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Now it's some pork fat, finely chopped onion, green beans and savory.
Savory garnish on ready?
It wouldn't be oysters for a chance, would it?
No.
No.
Nah. 25 degrees.
What? And finally, an oyster inspired from Mom's Cafe in the town of Zug.
This is an oyster schnitzel burger. Oyster schnitzel burger. I'll have a double burger.
Double burger. The eighth course is an Oregon grape foam prepared back at the bus, topped with a blackberry compote. Highly acidic, it would cleanse the palate and soothe our stomach. These are Oregon grapes.
Oh, do I get two? Oh, you got two. Look at see it from there.
Oh, you grow Siogen?
That's okay. Oh, that's a piece of art by itself. Cheers, guys. Cheers.
And after the wonderful oyster dinner, no one had to worry about doing the dishes.